Hello, and welcome to this episode of The Theory of Why. On today's show, we're going to talk about a sales funnel. Now, a sales funnel represents the best way for you to take a prospect and turn them into a donor, a customer, or a volunteer. A sales funnel is needed whether you're a nonprofit, whether you're in B2B, or you're in B2C. Whatever it is that you're doing, you need an effective way to nurture your audience from the time that they hear about your organization or your business all the way until they become an advocate. That sales funnel doesn't stop at the first purchase or the first time that they convert. You need to take them all the way through to become an advocate and actually become a referral or a representative of your brand as well. Now, there are 5 reasons why a sales funnel is needed. I'm going to walk through those really quickly, and then in future episodes, I promise we'll break it down even more about what makes up a really good and effective sales funnel. But let's start and focus on why you need a sales funnel. Number 1, they are inexpensive. This is not something where I'm coming in and I'm recommending, hey, you need to spend $100,000 or $1 million on a campaign. I'm talking about something that you can use your social media, your email, and your website for, and you can pretty much do it on your own. Which leads us into number 2, the second reason. It is a do-it-on-your-own project. Yes, you could call a company like FireSpring or have a marketing consultant come, but you can also do this entirely on your own. All you need is some really strong copy, calls to action, and then a nurture effort, right? A program that's gonna take someone from A to Z within your funnel. So again, you don't have to go outside of your organization in order to do this, and you can do it yourself. Number 3, if you do decide to use a company like FireSpring or another agency or consultant, you can take the guesswork out of your marketing, out of your sales, out of your fundraising. You know exactly what you need. You need a funnel that's going to take someone from A to Z. You need them to understand why you exist, what problems you solve, how you solve them, and what results you create. So instead of throwing things against the wall and hoping they stick, or instead of saying, I don't know what we need, can you do this for us? You can call that agency. You can call me at FireSpring and say, Alec, here's what we need. It's this sales funnel, it's these tactics, and we're ready to roll. Number 4, they bring back an enormous return. Now, we all know that lead generation is of utmost importance to you as an organization or a business. Without new leads coming in, you can't grow, you can't scale. Well, if we're gonna spend $100,000, $50,000, or even $20,000 on an ad campaign, you have to create a ton of net worth back in order to make revenue, in order to really get a good ROI on that campaign or on that messaging. Now, with a sales funnel, all we're talking about here is taking a week or 2 weeks worth of time and running something organically on your website, on your social media, and in your email. So because the effort is so small in terms of investment, the return is going to speak for itself and allow you to really grow and scale as a whole. And frankly, my favorite one, as we're finishing here with number 5, is that it's easy and it's easy to understand as a customer. You're not going to annoy them. You're not coming off and saying, hey, here's us all the time. You're talking about value. You're going to generate value for these individuals throughout this funnel so that they become a customer, they become a donor, and you're not going to do it in a pushy way. So through this effort, you're talking about the problems you solve, the solutions you bring to the table, and the results you create. You're not just talking about your organization, why me, why us. You're talking about how you can bring value to the customer. And so when they see this and they're a part of that funnel, they're going to get value out of it rather than looking at it as another ad or something that they don't want to see on their timeline. So those are the 5 reasons why you need a sales funnel. Now, in a future video, we will talk more in depth about how you can create that, what tactics are needed, and feel free always to give FireSpring a call because we can help with that. But your challenge today is really simple. Do you currently have a sales funnel? Is there a way for someone to come onto your website from social media or from Google and be nurtured into a customer, into a donor? Is there a newsletter, a blog, something they can sign up for? And if there is no funnel, start today. Even start by collecting those email addresses so that way you have that contact and you can start your relationship. If you don't, it's really simple, and I promise it'll be worth it in the end.